First, let's just take a deep breath.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I'm talking to an artist right now, so I'm gonna ask you a very specific question.
Yep. Yep.
Who are you?
Who am I? My name is AFRO Soul, and what I do is photography, videography, and web development. I've been doing it for about 15 years, 12, 15 years probably. I think the biggest thing is everyone got a camera these days. It's very accessible for anyone to get a camera, and it's very easy to hire. It's very easy to hire some camera people. So I feel like sometimes the market gets saturated and you have a whole bunch of other options. For some reason, I don't know. It becomes hard to keep it sustainable for me because it's hard to keep clients coming back. I feel like they always go somewhere else and try other things, which they're entitled to do, but they kind of forget you in the process, you know? For me, it's just so, I've always kept this as a side hustle for me because I didn't know how to really take it off as deep as I wanted it to go. For me, what keeps me going is I love what I do. I love shooting. I bought a camera with my money with the first paycheck I ever got because I just wanted it. And so right now, I just want to keep doing what I love. It's a craft that I worked on for such a long time, and I can't see myself not doing it. I just got to figure out to what extent I can continue to do it for a very long time.
So you were talking about everybody got a camera.
Everyone got cameras.
Can you explain a little bit more?
Yeah, it's easy. I think that people assume that the camera is really the essence of the photography. People assume that camera is really where it all comes from. It's really not. It's the spirit of the person and the skill that they acquire over time. Some people can take a shot and make you feel something so beautiful, and they can have the shittiest camera in the world. And then you can give the best camera to a person that never knows what a camera is, and it's not going to come out well. I think a camera is just a tool, but the skill set, the emotion, the storytelling behind it, I think that's something that comes over time. Just like any writer, just like any, even athlete, when they first come to the scene, as a rookie, they're not as good as they are when they're like a veteran and a pro. There's levels to it, and I don't think people could understand or appreciate that, or even see that there's levels to it. It just assumes that this person has a camera, so they're all automatically just good. And it's not like hate or anything like that, but I'm just saying, I guess there's a respect for the craft of photography and videography, and those two things are different. Photography and video are two different kind of mediums, a little bit, and they're two different approaches. Even though they have the same kind of camera setup, it's a little different. So,
I guess in the long run, do you see yourself doing this full time? Is that your dream? It's like
I would say I would see myself doing this closer to when I retire from my job. I do like my day job. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's just like what I love. You know what I'm saying? This is more what I love. So make my cash there, stack it up, and then be able to, make sure everything's straight. And then when I have more time to myself, just create, just have more freedom. I like my day job and I like what I do, but I love, creating art.
what's stopping you from making your fiber?
I guess I would say that for me, I have to take care more than just myself. For me, the focus is I do love what I do, but I have to make sure that my parents get taken care of. I'm an only child, and they're the only ones that I have in my life. I want to put myself in a financial position to be able to take care of them. We live in Boston, Massachusetts, the most expensive city in one of the worlds. It's just I can't be financially irresponsible, and I just want to make enough cash to be able to survive and to be able to buy my equipment. It's the startup capital to get, I bought my equipment over time, but I also had to make enough money to make that. And to get into your art is also an investment to get the things that you want, to get the real tool, the real lens that you want, the camera that you want, the specs that you laid it. I just kept a job because it's easier for me to get that way. I didn't have to depend solely on just making money off the camera, and and for me that took away from the love, because it made it like it. I don't know. It will take away the passion of it because it feels like I'm holding on to it so tight. I don't want to hold on to it tight. I loved it the way it was like natural. It came to me very nice and softly, and it's just something that's beautiful for me. And I don't want it to become like a little bit of a struggle. I like it. It's separate. I'd rather just struggle somewhere else to make sure that I can able to still come back to this place. And it's hard to be able to keep a day job and come back to do what you love too. It's a different kind of struggle because it takes away from my creative love. At the end of my job, I do a science job. It's so hard and precise. This has to be that, and I have to unwind and come back to the arts. And that's kind of hard to do, and it's kind of killing my passion. But in the end, I know what I love, and I know what I got to maintain. And I would love to do it to more capacity, but it doesn't mean. I guess my more focus is I'm going to be doing it to a certain capacity for the rest of my life. Will it be a full 9 to 5 on it? No. It'll probably be part-time. It'll probably be 4 hours a week. It'll probably be 8 hours a week, but it's going to be a consistent 4 hours, 8 hours a week because I wake up at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, try to make something. I don't start creating until midnight. I'll stay up until 3 a.m. trying to just tweak a picture just to make it look right, and then be all mad that it don't. And wake up again and then come back to it. So I mean, just because I have my 9 to 5 day job doesn't mean I'm not putting in 4 to 6 hours, 8 hours. Like it's just sometimes of my craft, I was putting in 80-hour weeks, 40 hours for the day, 40 hours for the craft, and it is what it is, man. If fuck it, just do it. Like, just do it, man. I don't know anything else to say. It's very simple words, but it means so much to me to not give up on something that you just fucking love.
What do you need? What are you looking for in this slowdown season or this winter season to keep going?
I guess in the winter season, I'm looking for more projects. I would like to tell my clients or just anyone who's trying to work with a creative, sometimes just talking to a creative about your idea at first and maybe going back and forth about the idea will end up making a much better product, you know? During the down season, if you got a concept that you might want to execute later on, is a good time to hit up a creative now. It gives them time to think about your project and make it much better. So I try to hit up some people about the future during the winter time because they may not be active right now, but I know that they have a cycle that's going to come up. I'm like, hey, this year let's try to do something different. This year let's try to have this kind of angle. Last year, we did a little something like this, but this year we can try to do something more thoughtful, because the project becomes better when you have more time to think about it, rather than just trying to squeeze it out the last 5 minutes. So during the winter season, it's time to think. You get a chance to slow down a little bit. You're in the house a little bit more. Try to just, I always spend time to recreate, what I'm doing from last year.
Maybe just speak to things that they don't see.
Things that they don't see? Well, they don't see me. I make it that way because my photography is never about me. I'm not. It's about other people. I want people to come off feeling like champions. A lot of people become famous photographers because they shoot very famous people and make them feel like heroes. I want to shoot everyday people and make them feel like heroes. I've shot a whole bunch of nobodies who have had the best day of their fucking lives, and they love the photo. And when they repost it on their other friends on their sites, they have so many people cheering them on. They have so many people like boosting them up because I was there to get their best moment, and that's a great. That's the hidden message behind all the photos I've been taking over the years. It's just championing the everyday. Everyday people are amazing too. Everyday people work just as hard as you, if not more. You don't even know it. And they have their struggles in life. And sometimes, you know, I've taken people's first pull-up. That was their greatest moment in life. That's huge. They loved it. You can see the tears rolling in their face and all that kind of shit. So for me, it's all about capturing great moments of just everyday people. You don't have to be a superhero to do something great. You can just be yourself and come out and show out. And a lot of my photographies are just moments of people's personal triumphs.
What do you want your audience to know about, how hard it is as a creator to survive, especially in the winter here in Boston?
Very. Boston is not LA, it's not New York. We don't have a very big creative community. It's never been that way. I don't think Boston as a city has been into the arts like that. I've been to a lot of other cities that have more of an active artist community that's actually supported. Like I came from Atlanta, they have a whole bunch of videographers and photographers down there that get love all the time because they understand the craft and there's a big need for it. Boston, not so much. I feel like it's a little more stiff and rigid and a little more old school. Although I would say in more recent years it has opened up a little bit to becoming more into marketing, more into these events outside. Because growing up, I mean, I'm from Boston my life. Growing up, we didn't have all these events. Like the things I see you at, there wasn't there. It was not there at all. It's like I would say Boston has opened up to the idea of throwing out and having events. But during it's just tough. It's not. We don't have like a Hollywood or big media here, like New York and LA, where a lot of people come from, and you don't get that creative community out there. So what photography means to me and how to cue in more clients. All right. So what photography means, So what photography means to me is really about capturing a great moment and capturing feelings and encapsulating them forever. It's very a good feeling to have someone see your picture and be moved by it. Have someone see it and be excited. Have someone see someone. I've seen someone tear up. I've seen someone just be like, just a different person when they see it. And I like making people see things in a different light and just giving that emotion out. And it's a great thing to be able to do. It's not just taking some kind of picture. It's really capturing a great amount of energy. And that's what I like to do. I like to make people feel through the photos, make people feel something. It's not just looking good. I mean, everyone can do that. You can AI yourself and do all that kind of stuff, but to make someone feel good, it's a special thing.
I think what you're trying to make people understand is there's a human element to allowing another human to be submerged in their environment in order to showcase who they really are.
Yes. Yep. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's a good question. I never really thought about how to describe it. It's for me, like you even know, it's storytelling. And what is storytelling? Storytelling is not just saying this happened, that happened, this a third happened. It's really saying this happened, it happened because of a reason, and this is the result, right? The result, people's feelings get hurt, people feel great, people's emotions change. Great stories are have a character arc where they're one person in the beginning and they go through something and become something else. And we want to see that change, and that change requires you going through extremes, and going through some shit, and that's what makes life beautiful. Go through some shit, you come out on the other side a better human being, and coming out on the other side a better human being through trial and tribulation is a beautiful moment to capture, and I captured a lot of that for basic everyday people.
Yeah, we think we have so much time.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you have a deep appreciation for time. So I'm gonna save you the time and we'll do some more storytelling.
Yeah, we do some more today.
So I feel like I'm talking to an artist right now. So I'm asking you a very specific question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who are you?
Who am I?
I said, yeah, what? I said, my mom telling me that we're going to be authentic and stuff in restaurants and stuff.
I am. I am an enduring spirit. I've gotten beaten down. I've gotten shredded apart through life and through myself, right? In spite of it all, I'm still going to be me, and I still get up and become a better person. And that's the end of the day. It's all about growth and progression. I am who I am because I went through it. And I'm not the only one going through shit out here. Everyone got a story, and I love the people who triumph through it and become a better person on the other side. And what I am is a person that loves triumph, small, big, large.
I mean, I go back home and saw, the fat back and everything.
I just want to win. I'm a person that just wants to win. I don't know how. I don't know why. But when I wake up in the morning, that's the only thing I think about. And that's how I've been moving for the last a lot of years.
I am. You said it. I am. Come here, bro.
Thank you. Thank you so much. No, that's a good.
No, I felt
that was
it.
good. You made me think. I was.
I asked the supermodel that, and she said, "Hey, come here. I asked the supermodel that, and she couldn't answer that question, and then that's when I knew I had, a question I need to ask people who I respect or I'm working with. You answered that very, very correctly. I am. And now it's starting to choke me up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I thank you for your time. I'll make sure you get a copy of this, and brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. I know you are great at what you do, man. I love your energy that you bring to it.
I just want to win like you. I identify with every black man trying to make us. I identify with the plight of black man, which I see you. I see you. How do you feel unpacking that? Because this wasn't planned. Like, how are you feeling unpacking what we just went through?
I feel like I had that built up for a while.
And that's what I'm saying. We're stronger together.
Yeah.
Not just black men, but
You're watching 9 to 5 Nightmares.
the people who showed black men. Like we didn't listen. Back in the days, we didn't have access. As far as I know, we didn't have. There's only certain few black men with cameras.
Yeah. And that's what I get too, because a lot of it is that we don't have a preconceived concept. So right behind you'll be sitting behind the camera, be all nervous, just trying to get any old thing, rather than getting the thing that we discussed. And we knew it was gonna work, but we're just working around this rather than working around every fucking thing. I was like, it's more expensive and time consuming to think about it while we got the cameras all on than to sit in a chat room and just talk.
You gotta have a plan. Like when we watch
What's that?
TV, there's a freaking plan. And
Schedule.
Nobody's breaking the third wall. People are in character.
Yes.
There's this power in planning.